On the table today, I'm going to be going over the basic necessities that a person who wants to get into real estate investing and make it successful needs to start from their own home. Okay? Don't forget, these tips are merely suggestions and will only succeed if you put your effort and time into this venture. You can get all this stuff and then do nothing and it's all worthless. So let's get started.
Hi, I'm Victor Maas, real estate attorney, broker, and investor, but no one really cares. What they care about is that I'm a problem solver. So that's what I do for a living, is solve problems.
I'm going to show you how to find deals you never even knew existed.
Deals are everywhere, but you got to get off your butt.
One deal is all it takes to change your life. Victor freaking Maas, that's right.
So I'm thinking about becoming a real estate investor. I'm new to the game. What is it that I need to get started? First thing I'd encourage you to do is get a working area. So let's say this table in a corner of your home, in a private office, near the dining room, but you need a private area that you can work with every day instead of always putting things away. You also need a very solid Wi-Fi, so internet. So I have Google Fiber at home. It's like I don't know, 1 gigabyte of downloadable information. A lot of the stuff we do is through the internet, researching, finding leads, weeding things out, and you've got to have a very good internet thing, which leads us to a very good computer. If you've got a computer, go get it serviced, cleaned up, get all the bugs out, get some virus protection, all that good stuff. I like to have a computer with 2 monitors. 2 monitors, that way I can play with it that way. I think a good webcam would be very good. In this modern age, a good Zoom service would be great, so you can communicate with folks, especially if they don't want to meet with you in person or to do training with somebody from afar. Your computer will allow you to go through the websites that help you find deals. Here we use the County Appraisal District, deed records, tax records, court records. Skip search, meaning ways to find people, is so important. And if your computer sucks, you're going to get so upset and you're not going to be able to get deals done. So here's the basics of what you need: is a good computer, good internet, good desk, quiet area. It's very important. The next thing I'd encourage you to do is have a good cell phone, because you're going to be talking to a lot of sellers. So make sure it's text service, all that good stuff. You're on about looking at properties, good data service, so that way you can pull up information on that particular property. Take pictures with your cell phone, smartphone, all that good stuff. Get something with unlimited talk and text. I would advise you to do that. A lot of people think you need some fancy car. You don't. You need, honestly, just a good working car to get from A to B, clean up all the time, so when you pull up to the property, they don't think you're driving around in a Mercedes. You can afford to pay overly pay for that property. I drive a nice little Toyota pickup truck. No one ever gives me crap about it. You also need to become familiar with the zip codes in your community. When I'm looking for deals, I'm not looking for deals for me. I'm looking for deals for my retail buyers and my wholesale buyers. So I know my city and I know all the zip codes that those wholesale buyers or retail buyers want to live in, the best areas, so that when I get this product, it's a win-win for everybody. I'm not looking for deals for me, I'm looking for deals for my investors and retail buyers. The next thing on the agenda is having a good idea of who your tradesmen are going to be. Since I do a lot of wholesales, I want a good dumpster guy. So I have 2 or 3 dumpster guys on my phone, and on my phone, as a reminder, it's trash or windows or any of those followed by their names, foundation guys with their names, and have their phone numbers. And so I built these up over time, but you need contacts for your plumbers, your electricians, contract workers, foundation repairs, painters, inside painters, outside painters, roof replacement, roof repair, general handyman. That's kind of what you need if you're going to get into this business. How do you build these? Well, referrals. Referrals is a good thing. Ask for referrals from those that actually do this business already. You don't want to just take a risk with anybody. You want somebody who's used them and say, hey, this guy's good, but just be aware he might take an extra day or 2. At least you know what you're getting involved in. When I got started in this business, my mentor taught me to go near new home builds early in the morning and look at the contractors. They show up at the gas station to get their sodas, their waters, their cigarettes, whatever, but show up there and just hang out. And you'll see, oh, that guy's got a big old ladder for his outside painting, or this guy's got some concrete stuff. Ask them for their cards and Give them a shot. Start with a small project and see how they do. Do they show up on time? Do they do what they promise they're going to do? Are they good about cleaning up after themselves? Stuff like that. Next on your list is a list of investor-friendly lenders. Now there's hard money. They charge quite a bit, anywhere from 1 to 5 points, anywhere from 12% to 20% for their loans. And you want to see, how quickly they close, how quickly they give you back a pre-approval letter, all these good things. Don't be afraid to pay them for their time. They're lending you money. That means you get an interest-free loan essentially because you're not paying for it. Really, the property's paying for it when it's all said and done. So look around, see who your lender is going to be. Other suggestions when you first get started is to get a partner for accountability or split responsibilities. I got to tell you something. The best, most successful investors I've ever seen after I train them are those that have a partner. Because then you have to meet up on a daily basis and they're like, I'm going to go drive properties. While I'm out driving these properties off a list, you're looking for new leads for me to drive tomorrow. And while I'm out there also looking at properties, I'm going to text you homes that I think are very good for what we're looking for. I need you to find the owners. So you're calling while I'm out running leads. And then while I'm out running leads, if you know that they live somewhere, anywhere near where I'm at, let me know. And then I'll drive to that property. So that split responsibilities is pretty cool. Next thing is you need to be able to communicate effectively with potential sellers. So do everything you can to watch YouTube channels or get some training on how to communicate effectively with sellers. Even as I'm talking to you right now and recording this, I'm looking directly into the camera. I'm not looking down and, oh boy, hey Bob, do you want to sell your property? No, talk to them like you would want to be talked to. That's one of the big lessons I picked up. Maintain a vanilla approach to this. Don't talk too loud, not too low. Dress in a nice comfortable shirt. Don't be all, flashy shirts, flashy suits, flashy cars. Nobody likes that. Nobody does. Even if it makes you feel good, do that on your own private time. But when you're dealing with sellers, learn how to communicate with them. And I'm not just talking verbal skills. Non-verbal skills, the way you dress, the way you smell, the way your hair is done, all these things are very effective and important to real estate investing. One of the suggestions I encourage you to do next is to how to meet with sellers. Now, when you first meet somebody, honestly, don't go directly into their home. If you can't, meet them outside. Walk around the property, that kind of thing if you've never talked to them or spoken to them in any way. But after you get to know somebody, bring your partner with you, especially if you're a female and watching this, bring partners with you. Go inside the home, assess all the things that need to be done to it. But there you go. One of the things I want to make this very clear to you guys. There's only 2 ways you're going to learn this business. Only 2 ways. One, trial and error, or lots and lots of mistakes. That's usually the one people want to avoid, but yet that's how people do it. It's so weird. Oh, I've been doing this for 10 years. Man, I made 9 years of so many mistakes. Well, guess what? Another way to learn in a very short period of time is through a mentor. Yes, I teach and I'm preaching this. I get it. And some of you, oh, here comes the pitch. Well, guess what? I got pitched 20 years ago and I'm glad I did. It changed my life. If the information you're getting sucks from either me or somebody else, then yeah, that does suck. But I'm telling you, I don't just teach this stuff. I do it. Even earlier today as I'm doing this video in the afternoon, we went and looked at a property. And then guess what? We've got my contractor, my foundation guy, at 2 other houses that are next to each other, townhomes. I do this day in, day out. I do. Even this weekend coming up, I'm going to get calls or texts. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? This is what I do, and I want to share my knowledge with you. So I want you guys to consider doing our coaching program where we give you 3 days of videos that you can watch at your own leisure, 100-page manual, and then after you've done all that, at the end of the month, normally Friday and Saturday, you come hang out with me so we can run deals together, so we can call sellers together, so I can answer all those questions that you're not sure what to ask. And I do this in a small group setting so that way they bring up questions or thoughts that maybe you didn't think about. So here it is. What is the most valuable commodity we have in life? Time. So do you want to waste the next 10, 12 years of your life trying to learn this business, or do you want to do it in a very short period of time so you can get out there and make some real money? I often think of like, if I want to do brain surgery on myself, no, I want somebody who's the best brain surgeon. Well, I think I'm one of the best real estate investors in San Antonio. Not just because I'm a real estate lawyer, not just because I've been doing this for 20 years as an investor, or that I've been a broker for an agent for 20 years. I think I'm the best at this because I'm a problem solver. I approach this differently from other people. I have a problem. I need to find leads. Great, that's been solved. Hey, these people are going through these bad things. How do we solve it for them? Through trial and error, I've figured out what they need. And then even more so, how do I get paid fast? I've figured that out. And I want to share this knowledge with you. So, if you're interested, go to Saria.com, go to thevictormaas.com. There's a bunch of things that you can learn there to sign up for our coaching program. The good news is I'm accessible. Once you become a student, you text me, you call me, you meet with me, you email me, everything. I'll Zoom with you, I'll FaceTime with you, because I want to do deals with you. That's my whole point of all this. I want to do deals. And do you know why I want to do deals? Lots and lots of zeros. That's why I want to be your partner and put up my money to do deals with you. I can close today, and by the end of the week, we've already wholesaled it and we're splitting 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand, whatever it is. Last month I did a deal. I think I made 40 grand on that one. The month before I made another wholesale for 70 grand. That one I did split with a student. She walked away with a little bit under 35 grand. How awesome is that? Because I teach people where to look, how to look, and what to do once they find those deals. And there's a lot of nuances to the game. Things that you just can't pick up on a YouTube channel or out of a book. Me negotiating with your sellers, huge, huge. You telling them that I'm your partner in these deals, and I'm a real estate attorney, we can close at my office this afternoon and mean it. Not put it under contract. Close in the same day and give them their money. It's huge. So consider our coaching program, and thank you very much for watching today's video. As always, thank you for watching. For more real estate investment and legal real estate content, please subscribe to our channel. Please follow me on social media, which you can find linked in the description below. Don't forget to visit thevictormaas.com, where you can register for coaching and my future events. To listen to the podcast, please search for The Victor Maas Real Estate Show, wherever you listen to podcasts. Also, link below. Until next time, this is Victor Maas signing off. Take care.